Hello? Oh, it's working. Okay. Well, hello and welcome back to the Dev Zone. My name is Nightmare Dev Zone, and we are back in Warframe. I'm here to do a video with you guys. I'm basically just trying to see if my video is working. Um, the video had dragons versus elves in the name, yes. But we'll get. We're actually gonna be talking about that. But we are gonna be talking about three things. Why I did not put that in the description because I did not want to. It's basically I don't like putting a lot of descriptions down. I know I could put like a shitload of them, but I don't think I need to put a description for the game because it's actually free to play, so everybody would know that already. If you don't, then I suggest looking up this game, and there's a new update, so you'll get a free roaming in one world. And yeah, but to say I'm going to say three things. One of them is going to be about dragons and elves, then the other is going to be about the update, and then the other is going to be about my clan. Why? Well, dragons and elves. Why dragons and elves in Warframe? I'm talking about this because I could go to Skyrim and make it live, but I wanted to do this in three things of talking about, and two of them has to do with Warframe, so I decided to go to Warframe to talk about this. It's basically people are at a point of saying, oh no, elves will win against dragons, oh no, dragons will win against elves. I would take both sides, but I would have to take the dragon side because that's actually true. Dragons would win against elves. Why do I say this? Because this really pisses me off when people say an elf is stronger than a dragon. You say one elf or an army of elves could take down one dragon, that's a fucking bullshit right there. A dragon can breathe fire. A dragon has magic in it, and elves can't take other magic of certain things unless they use something else. Basically, the only thing we could take magic from something else, forcefully, is something else. And an elf, if they did that, they would be considered as fucking evil as fuck. Basically. Why do I say that? Because taking magic from something else and draining it is actually completely concluded as evil, and it has to do with certain things. And it is concluded as evil. A lot of people would already know that. If people don't, then, yeah. Why am I explaining this? Because I'm a big, fairy folk fan, and I like magic and all that. I consider it as a religion, but no, I am not a witch, I am not a wizard, I am not a warlock. If I wanted to study magic and practice it, I would. And I can if I want to, but I don't care what people say about me. I'm not going into full religion here, not in this video. If somebody has a problem with me of concluding magic as a religion, then they can just be a hypocrite and go suck it then, because you can't judge other people's religion. You judge somebody else's religion, that person has the right to judge your religion back. And I'm not judging people's religion, I don't do that. But if someone judges my religion, I tell them that they can go suck it then. But, I just wanted to tell you guys that, if two of my friends do watch this and they disagree with me, let them. Because it's by people's standard of view, but I'm saying the truth right here. A dragon versus a fucking elf. And I am bringing something else into this conversation, a dragonoid. Dragonoids would exist, but it would be like something would detect dragons. And saying that detector dragons would be weaker than a dragon, that is totally bogus right there. A dragonoid would be stronger than a dragon. It has the powers of a dragon. It can learn magic. It can use hands and all that, and it can kick the living fuck out more than one elven army. Basically, a dragonoid is basically a guardian of dragons, and if people were to think, oh no, one elf can kill a dragonoid, or it would be 20 elves, no. A dragonoid masters almost a lot of the powers of a dragon, and it's basically one dragon mixed with every other dragon's power. And yes, I'm talking about this in my ship because we're not going to the new update world till I'm done talking about this. And I hope people don't think it weird. It's just, I don't want to take a side, but I have to take the dragon side because dragons are something that I like, and calling a dragon a dwarf, there is, tale of dwarves becoming dragons, and not all dragons are greedy. You got certain dragons who, go with certain elements. If dragons go with certain element, you can't say that they're all greedy. And dragons were real, because if you call them a dinosaur, then you don't know anything about folklore lore then. Because dragons were not counted as dinosaurs. They were reptiles, but they were different. They basically exist in the fairy folk and all that, and they count as a fairy folk. That is the truth about dragons. Why am I talking about this? Because I want to share some light on my information about dragons and elves, and if an elven army was to go against one dragon, it would probably take 300 or 200 to defeat an elven army, or more. Like, not... getting confused right here. This is basically what I'm saying right now. Dragon would kick a fucking 300 elven army's ass. Only one dragon, and that dragon would only be fucking damaged a little bit. Dragon scales are fucking hard as fuck, and you can't shoot between them. They're connected together. They might move and all that into different directions, but in combat, they're fucking connected together. There's only a couple open spots, and it's very hard to just get one fucking arrow into that fucking spot. And saying an elf can drain dragon's magic, that is bullshit right there. If the elf did, then that elf was considered as an outcast, and probably killed by its own kind. Because elves were supposed to be good and all that. An elf who is good would not try to learn how to steal magic from other things. They would probably learn how to harness magic, but not steal it. And dragons do have magic inside of them. Every fairy folk do. Everybody has magic inside them. So if the elves were to steal dragon's magic, they would steal magic from us. They would steal magic from all the nature, and steal magic from all the fucking elements, in which they would be concluded as fucking motherfucking evil motherfuckers. Of trying to kill all life and trying to kill all death at the same time. There's magic in afterlife, and there's magic in the living. Basically both ways. Right here, if anybody thinks I'm crazy, then leave the broadcast or go up ahead of this, because I talk about this stuff a lot. I don't give a fuck if somebody calls me crazy. They can, but it's my belief, and if it's like, it's my, you know, I'm not saying that anybody's wrong or anything, but I'm just saying the original truth right here. I get really ticked when somebody says, oh no, elves can kick the shit out of them. They could probably kill a couple, but they won't be able to kill a whole lot. A dragon would probably devastate elven very quickly and kick the living fuck out of a lot of them. A dragon eats people. A dragon blows fire. A dragon can blow certain elements what the elves cannot comprehend. And the elves would get their asses handed to them if there was a whole swarm of dragons. It would only have to be 10 dragons attacking a fucking elven kingdom, and all of a sudden the elven kingdom's destroyed as fuck. Or it could only be 5. But a dragonoid is powerful than any other dragon. Dragonoids were supposed to be guardians. Like, okay, you know the Dragonborn from Skyrim, right? A dragonoid is kind of like that, but a lot different. A dragonoid can turn into a dragon. A dragonoid has certain skills at certain pieces of its body. So it's basically a dragon and non-dragon at the same time. And it harnesses the power of dragons, but it does not steal the souls. It just learns. It learns by itself. It will detect the dragons. It's basically like, it's like a dragon raising a dragonoid to become their protector. Basically like that. But what really pisses me off is elves versus dragons. I would have to join the dragon side, because the dragons would kick the living fuck out of the elves. I don't care if there's mages, elves, and all that. Magic only does a certain effect against the dragon, and it won't last long, and in that short period of time it would not be enough. Arrows they can't pierce fucking something what's harder than iron. And that, all I have to say right there is that a dragon would win, and to say, yeah. But But there is one channel that I remember that usually tests its theories and all that. I've seen who, like, they usually say it's time for a death match and all that. I would recommend asking them to make a video of this, but I don't trust them that much. I used to watch them a lot, trust me, I used to watch those guys, but I don't trust them with that much. If they decide to choose Elven side or Dragon side, they would probably make the other side win in the video. But I don't trust them that much, and like, I wouldn't say that they're bad, but they would probably pick one side to win than the other. Because nobody knows that much if they would win, but I'm just saying the truth. You can point out all the aspects of a dragon and point out all the aspects of elf. Elf is going to be crushed to a bloody pulp and fucking annihilated. The elves could probably raise a shitload of armies and only probably take 2 or 3 dragons down, but you won't be able to take all the dragons down without having to have a break and fucking re-heal your people and all that and rebuild your broken kingdoms. Seriously. And if the elves were to drain magic from things, they would have already probably killed nature then. Very easily. They would have killed almost certain elements because elements do have magic in it, and you absorb magic, yes, but if they were to forcefully take magic from, yeah. And basically, what I've found out and what I was told, elves are good. There are certain evil elves, but yeah. The good elves would never try to learn that stuff, unless they were desperate, unless they wanted to become corrupted. Basically. So that, of elves forcing magic out of things, is a cross-off right there. They would probably never do that. Elves using their arrows and magic to pierce the dragon. Cross-off and non-cross-off. They will only do certain afflictive damage, and only a lucky shot would fucking get into the dragon's skills and damage the dragon. And it's very hard to hit those blind spots right there. It's very fucking hard. Yeah, you could say, oh no, Skyrim has us killing dragons and all. Skyrim does not make the real deal. They don't want it to be super, super hard with the dragons where you can't even kill them at all. They want it to be very easy and for it to be fun. They don't put the real dragons in there. Not a lot of games put real dragons. But Lord of the Rings basically put a real dragon in it. Basically, like a real type of real story about dragon, of its armor being like its skin like fucking tougher than armor, its claws sharper than blades, its teeth are sharper than blades. It's fire. Yeah, basically Lord of the Rings went on the aspects of a real dragon and what the fuck will happen, and they got lucky of killing it. They had a weapon what could combat against it, and they would have to aim and get lucky enough to shoot in the certain spot. But a dragon, they forgot that a dragon actually has 3 blind points or more or less, basically depending on the dragon. A dragon could have no fucking blind points and you wouldn't be able to kill it. Only another dragon could, probably. But it's depending on the dragon, because there's different types of multiple dragons. But to say this very quickly, if you guys would ever decide on elves or dragons, I would be with the dragons, for fuck's sakes. I don't want to get fucked over and end up, you know, burning the living fuck out of me and no chance of success of comparison for the dragon's skin. Because its scales is not completely its skin. It's basically like a shade of fucking armor, but it's not armor. It's stronger than armor. Its skin is underneath the scales. Kind of. You know what I mean? Its scales are connected to the skin. So basically the scales are counted as its skin. But yeah. A dragon's like a mixture of a snake and a lizard and something that can fly. Of a bird as well. But, you know, it's different. It's not dinosaur. It's basically folk and all that. Fairy folk, all that different types of stuff like that. Magical stuff. not dinosaur age. I swear if I ever meet somebody who says, oh no, dragons are part of dinosaurs, I would probably bitch at them for it, and I would say, you're fucking wrong. Because it pisses me off when somebody says a dragon or a fairy folk is from dinosaur age, and it pisses me off. It just does, and that's something what would tick me off a lot, and I would have to tell them, you're wrong, you can go fuck off, or go relearn about fairy folk then. Because I will be that mean to somebody if they decide to say that, because they say that they know they're fairy folk, and they say that they know they're dinosaurs. If you mix up dragons with dinosaurs, then you don't know shit. But yeah, again, sorry for roaming around the ship. I'm all done with this discussion. Leave a comment below, you guys, what you guys think about. Now we're moving on to the next thing. But yeah, let's go to the next thing. We're all done talking about dragons and elves and, you know, dragonoids. Now I've learned this information. One, I know a lot about dragons. I like them a lot. I'm a big fan of them, so you can't expect me to not look that up from back then and remember everything and every detail of it. Because when I'm interested in something, I go into detail, but I'm not explaining about dragons anymore. Fuck that shit. Oh yeah, if you are wondering why my rhino is golden, this is my evolved form of my role-playing character known as Destroyer. And I am Destroyer, and I will annihilate the crap out of the Grenier. The Grenier can suck it! No, just don't run. But, I will blow the Grenier up with a ton of dynamite. But yeah, I'm not gonna play Destroyer's song, because if I do, people are gonna say, copyright! It's role-playing, there's no copyright in fucking role-playing. Unless if you copy somebody else's role-playing story. Then that's fucking concluded as copyright. But we're going to the new update. Sorry that I'm ticked because talking about that one thing that we were talking about kinda got me ticked because it does tick me off when somebody's, you know, says that, like, I can admit that there's some things better than dragons, but it's definitely not fucking elves. It's definitely not. But we're not talking about that anymore. Let's just look at this old update. See the update? This is fucking awesome. It's nighttime right now, so if I go out, you're gonna see gigantic, what is it called? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Whatever. But those guys are kind of crap out of, gigantic fish or shark. I can imagine people eating that and have it be gross. And then there's blood all over the area. Wait a minute, what are these guys up here? Those guys are sleeping outside around a whole bunch of flies. I want to kill you! You fucking vulture. I can't slap the vulture, I can't bitch slap it, you guys. Sorry, I had to disappoint you right there because I can't do anything in this area because it's a peaceful area. But yeah, this is the area. Oh, I never actually went over here. I haven't actually explored all this area yet. So yeah. Oh yeah, and in the future I might be asking the weird questions that I ask my friends. I might ask those in the channel on live streams in the future. But not yet because I don't think that there's enough, like, I don't think a lot of people will comment on that and say, oh no, I'll choose on 1, or I'll choose 2, or I'll choose 3. My weird comments are very, very weird. Like, not my weird comments, but, my weird questions are very, very weird. You guys ever want to ask one of my friends, if you ever want me to do a video with my friends and ask them the weird comments and all that? Like, not the weird comments, but the weird questions, just leave a comment below and say, hell yes, I want to see it, it's cool. Okay. But, if nobody's a fan of weird and very, very weird and very, very sexual things in those questions, it's just, I ask things like that because I do have a messed up and non-messed up mind. It depends when I want to have that active. Everybody has a messed up side. You say that you don't, you fucking lie. Right there, I have to say that that's a big lie right there, because everybody has a messed up side. They could bury it all they want, but they gotta admit that they do have a messed up side. Everybody does. Nobody can say, oh no, I don't have a messed up side. Oh no, I don't have a sexual side. Oh no, I don't have any of these other sides. Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking do, because that's a big lie right there, and I will call people out on that. I'm not mean. I'll just call people out on that if they say, oh no, I don't have all these other sides. I won't believe anybody if they say that they don't have a sexual side. They, like, that's true, because everybody has a sexual side and a non-sexual side as well, and some of their side that they have, they keep it buried, and, you know, that's there, but you can't just say, oh no, I don't have that side, because everybody fucking has that side eventually, and they keep it buried because they never want to experience. Like, I don't show my side. The only way I would ever show my nasty or sexual side, which I don't never show, the hell no. I only show that when I'm asking weird fucking questions or anything. But yeah, sometimes. But I've only had contests with a couple of my friends about that, and I don't know if I won or not, because I was texting area chat, but not on Warframe, on Elder Scrolls Online. And it's up to you guys if you guys want to play Elder Scrolls Online. I don't like the game anymore. When I first played it was disappointing as hell to me. It was. And I would have to call it out. I like Skyrim a lot better than it. Skyrim is a lot better than Elder Scrolls Online. A lot more better than ESO. If people say, oh no, ESO is better than Skyrim, don't ever probably talk to me ever again then. Because I played ESO. I did like it. I gotta admit it was a little bit good. But what was fucking sucky is where they had to nerf certain characters and rip people off in that game. I got ripped off of the money I had. And all I could say, well, Elder Scrolls Online, you can suck it. Because I'm not playing it anymore. I will probably get rid of the game, or I'll give it to my brother if he wants to play for himself in the future when he gets a PS4. Because you will never ever see me play that game ever again. I will never. There is a couple dicks in the game. I've made a lot of friends in that game. I met a lot of nice people, but I've met a lot of dicks in the game as well. And the game's just gonna get dickier, trust me, and all that. And I really hope that if they do make a new Elder Scrolls type of thing, that they make it not online, and basically where there's an option to play online or non-play online, but you know. But yeah, this came out probably on Tuesday. So what day is it? It's Wednesday, but now it counts as fucking Thursday now. And fuck, I was supposed to go look for recruits, but yeah, this is basically the new update. I'll show you around on the fields, on the plains. Let's go this way. This is basically Destroyer's second form is known as the Dark Golden Knight, in which I did make a story about a Golden Knight in this game. He's basically, I hope that a lot of people don't take the Moffin Knight idea and decide to twist it around, because that would kind of piss me off, because I came up with Moffin Knights in Warframe, and I came up with a story how to deal with certain Warframes of mine with the Moffin Knights, and it will piss me off if somebody does decide to say, oh no, I'm the one who came up with the idea first, because I came up with the idea of Moffin Knights, and you know, they're basically knights who wear wings, and they're all blue, whitish type of color. And then the Golden Knight was basically somebody who was part of the Moffin Knights, and you know, got betrayed by the Moffin Knights, which the Moffin Knights swear that they fight for light and all that. But some of them are corrupted. Some of the Moffin Knights left and tore off their own wings and became part of the corrupted Moffin Knights, known as the Dark Anti-Moffin Knights. And the Golden Knight was basically gain revenge on both of those, and gain revenge on the Grenier and the Corpus and on the Invested. This is basically a roleplay thing that I made, and I made like a huge story. I go to detail with my Warframes of roleplaying, serious detail, and I remember a lot of it. I might be forgetful for things, but it's because of the things that I don't want to remember that I forget. Or is it just because the things that are more important to remember than the other things, and I forget the other things, and then I remember the more important ones? My memory is like a fucking hard drive, like, you know, like my original memory, like not the system, my actual memory, my mind. My mind is like a fucking hard drive. I cannot remember half the stuff, but no. I'm not making fun of machines. I like machines and all that. But yeah, this is basically the outskirts, and you can go fishing. You have to get this from a certain person in there, and basically it's gonna be a girl who is selling stuff by the fish. And basically, what this does is you can go fishing and catch fish. I just hope that I don't run into a gigantic giant. Is that thing? That's the giant over that way. No thank you. Oh, that son of a bitch. I hate... Oh, now I remember. The giant's actually a huge sentinel. And the only way to destroy it is with your tenno. So if you haven't completed the second dream, I wouldn't say to, you know, decide to... Oh, fuck you, sentinel. You know what? Fucking hell. Fuck you, sentinel. Stop taking my health down, you little bitch. Fuck you in the a-hole. Oh, let's wait till we get to a river to use that. Again, all the things are sentinels and they come out at night only. And I wouldn't decide to say, oh no, I'm starting up on this game. Oh, I'm gonna go against those gigantic sentinel. Use my weapon. Weapons don't affect it. Weapons don't affect that gigantic sentinel who walks around. You only can kill it with a tenno, not a fucking weapon. And actually, I've tested it already, and I've actually did damage to the gigantic sentinel. And why am I using tenno against these little sentinels? Because after you destroy them, they turn into a little hologram and decide to fucking kill you. That fucking thing is afraid of me because I was using my fucking tenno. Oh yeah, you're coming back this way, you little fucking prick. No, I don't want any of that. I'm too busy trying to show you guys how to fish and what this area is like. I did claim bases. No, that doesn't mean that you can make a base or claim bases. It's just a role-playing thing that me and my friends and my clan members do. And, you know, fuck you, Grenadier. Your Grenadier gonna die. Die, you fucking Grenadier. Die. Die. Pro as fucking shit. Ah! You fucking Grenadier. I will kill you all. And all this shit, that's a summoning thing. Just summon the gigantic giant. That thing's gonna summon the gigantic giant. Die, you bitch! Die! Let's just sneak in here with Rhino. Rhino can actually sneak. He sees us. They say, oh, that's a defense character. And he's basically supposed to be a tank. So, yeah. But, yeah. Where the hell's the river at? It's right over there. No, that's a big fucking pond that way. You know what? Fuck, we're gonna fish there. Because we're not fishing in the ocean, because that's not gonna be easy. Is this the pond that we could do in relation? No, damn it. Well, isn't that a waste of time, but let's see if we can find fish here. It's gonna spawn. But yeah, this area where we can fish and all that. Where is the... Look, if you hear a swimming noise, that's a fish nearby. Bubbling and swimming. A fish when it's in the dark. I see you, little bitch. Stand still. Damn it! Oh, you'll fucking know, you'll... I see you. I see two of them. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I'm in the middle of fishing, you little fucking cunt. Fucking... Ah, fuck you. Ah! Watch, I'll show you what I mean. Fuck. That little hologram. Oh, fuckheads. Fuck off, you little fuckhead. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuck you! You persistent little fucking... little shit. Die! Oh, you son of a little fuckhead. Little fuckhead, I'm coming after you. I know where you live. You're dead, bitch. Oh no, I'm glowing blue. It's over 9,000! Yes, that is a meme. But, one of my friends told me who made that meme, and I don't like that group because I guess I was told about them, and I think that they take things too fucking far, and I gotta admit that the meme's awesome, but not the fucking too far shit right there. What were they called? I'm not going to a war against them, which I don't think that they would be able to make me rage. Like, I can hold my rage very easily, and if they were to send pizzas to my area, I could just call up a couple of my buddies and we could go find them and probably tell them to knock it off. But yeah, I don't like it when people mess with me. People mess with me, I don't take that shit lightly. I will probably, if somebody decides to say shit about my family or yeah and all that, I will probably kick the living fuck out of them. And all of you already know this, that I won't accept that. And people want to call bullshit on that, go ahead, be my guest. But you weren't there when I rammed somebody through a fucking wall. And I'm not going to take a video of that, because at certain points of my life, why do I need evidence to prove a lot of things? Because I have witnesses, I don't need evidence. And how am I supposed to take fucking video of ramming somebody through the wall? How the hell am I supposed to take a video of facing something else what could probably fucking kill me in the end of it? Yeah, how am I supposed to take a video of that? You can't show proof of that stuff because you're in the middle of doing it, and there's a fucking percent chance that you might die from it. So is the person supposed to just waste their life and have themselves killed and have the video go out there and be only known for a couple seconds and nobody gives a fuck about it anymore? So am I supposed to do that? No. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna take a picture or a video at the time when I had to react to the situation when I only have a couple seconds. And clearly I don't even think right away when I go into complete rage, so I wouldn't even think about taking a fucking picture of ramming something before, you know, going to a huge fight. So, but I am a kind person. I just don't like it when people fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, don't fuck with my emotions. It's just not a good sight, and I will not take that shit from anybody. Seriously, I won't take that shit. If a cop decided to fuck with me, I would kick him in the shins, and I will send his body flying at a fucking wall. I don't give a fuck if he tases me. I'll grab the taser and put it right back at him. I got shocked by fucking lightning and thunder. And I got shocked when I was a kid for an electrical outlet. And I probably bet I know what the feeling of fucking 10,000 gigabyte fucking pulsing electricity going through my fucking body. I had to deal with shocks through my body when I was a little kid. And the only way to get rid of it was punch it and make it go away. Because that was the... Yeah. And that's a gigantic fucking robotic kraken over there. But yeah, but basically, sorry for talking about this, I'm getting raged about that, and I wasn't even supposed to talk about that in this video, but I decided to go there because if somebody wants to call me bullshit, I put my body for certain limits of tests. What do I mean by, I test my limit of staying in cold fucking water, like icy cold water, and seeing how much can I stand it. I test my body of how much can I stand the heat. I test my body of how much can I stand electricity. And I've actually did it before. Yes, when I was a little kid, I wanted to test of how strong was I and how much can I endure. So basically, somebody puts me in an electrical torturing device, it's not gonna fucking work on me. I will say, is that all you got? Ah! Is that all you got? Ah! Is that all you got? No, just joke around. But seriously, I don't think that would work on me. Seriously. I've almost been tased by a cop. It took 3 cops. I don't know why am I even saying this. I'm not a bad guy. It's just I had rage points and I did better now. It's basically somebody pissed me off enough for me to go after them, and then the cop had to break up the fight. And I got sick of school because I had to deal with bullies and I didn't want to punch somebody in their fucking mouth, so I decided to leave from school a couple times. They decided to call the cops and try to tase me when I walked away. I just don't like cops because I know that they can get bribed and they're a fucking bunch of dickheads. I only like a couple cops because I've met only a couple nice cops. The rest of the cops I've met so far were a bunch of shithead motherfuckers who I don't like. And they were bribed half the time, and that's basically Loyal Town. I don't like the cops in Loyal Town that much. I can admit 2 of them are pretty decent cops, and, you know, I could trust them, but a lot of the cops in Loyal, fuck no. Fuck those cops then. I don't like cops that much. It's a known fact. And no, it's because I've had, like, purposely, I would start shit up with a cop. I'm not a bad guy or anything like that. I don't want to hurt anybody. If anybody... This is basically how I react to things. If somebody tries to hurt me, or if somebody tries to attack me, or if somebody tries to kill me, I'm going to do the same back to them. It's basically, you attack me, I attack you. You hurt me, I hurt you. You try to kill me, I try to kill you. It's basically, I only try to do something when somebody tries to do it to me. But it's the difference between somebody pisses me off a lot, and I just get sick of it, and they just keep on doing it purposely, and when I tell them non-stop to knock it off. Yeah, but sorry about talking about all this. I'm not a bad guy. I've never went to jail in my life, never went to prison. Trust me, I've never went there. I decided to go somewhere just to get a little break from all the fucking stress. Because I had so much fucking stress built up inside me. But sorry for talking about this, guys. I don't want to talk about my life problems and what I did in my life and all that. And what I plan to do in the future and all that. I don't want to talk about this. Nobody wants to hear this shit. I know. I should shut my fucking mouth. And I should whip my own ass. Like, my past self should whip my own ass right now. And my future self should whip my own ass and say, "Time, bitch! Time! Get your fucking correct words right and stop being a fucking dickhead," and all that. And I'm going like, oh shit, I feel like that my future self and my past self is gonna kick the shit out of my present self. Oh dear. And then all of a sudden my future self brings like a ton of aliens and they start fucking kicking me down to the ground then. But yeah, I feel like that would probably fucking happen because my future self would be like going, "What the fuck have you done to us?" and all that. And yeah. But yeah, I just feel like laughing at that, just thinking like, okay, my future side tries to come and stops me from doing something bad. But yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I don't get angry that much. I do get frustrated half the time because I still have rage. Everybody else has rage. There's some people who have a lot of rage, like how I do. But I just don't like it when people talk smack to me and decide to fucking back talk to me and decide to be cocky as fucking shit to me. That's a type of nerve where I'm not gonna take that and I'm gonna tell the person to shut the fuck up before I punch his fucking mouth in. Because if somebody does not know what they're talking about and they decide to say shit to me, decide to say shit to some people who I know, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not a bad guy. I would usually talk to people about their emotions and all that. I would usually try to stop people from doing suicide and help out people and all that. That's what I did in the past. I would still do it now. I like to protect people. I know people who got bullied and certain people on ESO was doing this shit to them. I wanted to know who the fuck those people were because I wanted to punch their fucking skulls in real life because of it. Because, no, I'm not going to accept my friend being bullied. I will stand up for him. Like, any of my friends get bullied. Anybody gets bullied in front of my eyes. Or if anybody's in a dark alley and they're getting, like, attacked by somebody, I would step in and try to help them because I know I would be helping somebody and saving somebody from being bullied or being attacked or anything like that. I'm a nice guy, but when somebody messes with me, I'm no longer a nice guy. It's like basically I have like probably 100 versions of myself. Nice, bad, evil, good, neutral, don't fuck with, holy shit, oh my god, lovey-dovey, mad, sad, depression, anger, hatred, oh shit, crazy side, nasty and sexual side, and like all this different types of selves of me, and we can't, like, it's basically different types of sides of us, and we don't know that we have them or do, but we know that everybody does, but they never experienced it before sometimes, and it will come out at a certain point. But yeah, basically this is the whole area. Sorry for talking about all this. You guys probably think I'm crazy and cuckoo and nuts. You're probably going like, cuckoo, he's a wacko, he's a wacko, he's a wacko. And all that, and you're probably rolling your fingers and rolling your eyes. Okay, this guy's fucking crazy. Let's call somebody about this shit and decide to say, shut this fucker up, and all that, and just, you know, doing that stuff. But, you know, but I'm not crazy. I wouldn't say I'm normal. The average people are like the plain people, you know, like the people who don't do shit like this, like start talking about like, holy shit, I'm going to fucking die, and all that, and people don't do that, or, you know, people who don't act themselves and decide to act normal just to impress other people. I feel like that society, we should say whatever we fucking want to, and act how we want to, not act like what other people want us to. Because we know that people just act normal because they hide their crazy and their fun side. And being crazy is better than being fucking just a plain person who has no fun. But yeah, it's like, I'd rather be crazy than be fucking bored out of my mind and at the end of the day saying, oh my god, I wish I chose something else. But, you know, sorry for talking about all this. It's just, I'm just saying that I'm not a bad guy. It's just, when somebody messes with me, I'm not going to take the shit and I'm going to go very hostile. Because I do have a hostile side of me and I do have a peace side of me. And that is true, because I want to see war end. I want to see nations collide and come together and help out each other, but that's never gonna happen. We already know that. A lot of the fucking government's corrupted, all that shit right there. And we know that's never gonna happen unless the people themselves step up and say, fuck you, government, we don't want to follow this shit, because this corrupted shit is enough right here. We need to decide for ourselves and say, we're coming together, we know that we're having problems and all that in the world, but what will we just work on it, get rid of the people who are trying to separate everybody from everybody else, and because I could probably bet all war would stop, all aggression, all hatred would stop against each other if we all just came together and just decided to be at peace with each other. And we could probably become really good. Instead of making fucking advanced warfare shit and all that, like, okay, say if somebody makes another bomb or something like that, and Snake is saying to invite him. I cannot invite you, Snake, right now. I'm making a video, and if you are checking out my live stream, I cannot invite you right now. Like, the whole screen will pause, and I don't want to do that to invite. I don't know if everybody can see the text message of Snake's. He said invite him. I'll invite him after this, and if he wants to do a YouTube video, like another live stream with me, he can. I'll do another live stream of this, probably soon. But that one will be talking about something else. But yeah, actually, I might do the live stream with him about the clan, because it's better to have two clan leaders talking instead of one talking about the clan. But yeah, I'll do the clan one in a different live stream later on, okay? But you know, you guys, I say that a lot of you guys are awesome and all that. It's just, the government's corrupted and all that. And I'm sorry about talking about this shit. You guys are going like, oh shit, this guy is a wacko and he needs to be shut the fuck up and all that. And, you know, people would probably say, shut this fucker up right now. He's being crazy as fuck. We don't need conspiracy anymore and all that. Well, it's not conspiracy. I know the fucking government's corrupted. Everybody fucking knows to this day. It's not fucking hidden. If somebody was to say, the government's making new bombs or making a new life form of a new hyperbreed human, they would probably fucking believe it because it would be true. The Illuminati shit these days, all that. I don't like this corruption of our government. If we have a World War III, I feel like that the government would be the first one to go. All the governments would be the first one to go. I wouldn't say all government's corrupted, but there is always corruption in government, and society is built up on a lie, basically. We get lied to our faces non-stop, and I know that's a fact right there. Government keeps secrets from us because they probably bet a lot of people revolt against what the government's doing, and a lot of people would probably go like, holy shit, let's go check this out, and a lot of people would probably panic as well. But yeah, I could probably end up finding about information on the government and all that very easily, because the government's fucking security It's probably bullshit. It'll only probably fuck. My tongue. I have a scar on my tongue, yes. I was very stupid when I was a little kid. If you guys want to know why do I have a scar on my tongue, just leave a comment on the below, and I did not need to tell you that. And if you're wondering, oh no, is it seeable? No, I highly doubt anybody would be able to see it. But that's the reason why I fuck up on my talking. Because, you know, fucking tongue. But yeah, but yeah, basically, the government would probably, it's easy to hack into them, I probably bet. And you would only probably need to use a couple of coding and decrypting and all that, and you'd be able to probably access all their fucking military equipment and decide to say this: fuck you, government! And just blast the living fuck out of them with their own military equipment. It would be that fucking simple as fuck. And trust me, it would. Depending if you know how to, fuck! How to fucking hack and code crack and all that, and, you know, run a virus into their own system. It would be fucking easy. You could probably even hide your own fucking traces, and the government would it would take them probably like years and years to find out who the fuck did this. I'm going to find them if it costs my last breath. I am Mr. Major Twinkie Donuts, and I lead the donut squad. It's time for me to find out who the hell hacks my government, and all that, and, you know, fuck. Well, I'm trying to make this funny, I'm trying to make this weird, I'm trying to make this crazy, I'm trying to tell you guys the truth. At the same time, I'm trying to make it more interesting for you guys. But, okay, but yeah. I don't know if anybody left a live chat comment. No. Oh, somebody did. Hey. Oh no, I think that was that message was left in a live chat a while ago. But you know, if you guys think that I'm crazy and all that, let it be then. But my YouTube channel is about me talking about you weird shit and playing horror games, playing games. I'm probably going to do some stuff in real life. It's going to become awesomer in the future, because once I get a PC, I plan to change it up a little bit. No, I'm not changing up my name. No, I'm not changing up my, you know, intro like this. Welcome back to the Dev Zone and all that. And, you know, saying, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm not changing any of that. I'm just going to add some stuff to it. Why? Because. And then I plan to make like a background and all that, but I can't make it on my school laptop because my school laptop seems to crash every time when I try to make a background and try to make a film clip. So I can't do that shit. I can't on my school laptop. So I had to wait to get a computer, a really good one, which won't crash on me when I do that, and all that. And I'm a big fan of horror games, like I said in my other live stream. I'm a dumbass. Don't listen to a word I say because I've been fucking brain fucked already and all that. But, you know, sorry about my language. I'm being goofy as fuck, but, I can be very serious at the time, and people might not notice it because I act so goofy, but I can probably be serious and smart so much because I call myself dumb half the time. I bring myself down to that level for a reason, just to be fucking funny. Just to, joke around and just call myself stupid because I do forget some stuff. But when I focus and when I decide to talk about something that I probably, like, you know, would surprise people, that it would be like a smart topic, and people would go like, oh no, this guy's dumb, and then 2 seconds later I decided to talk about something smart, like cloning device, teleportation, all that, because teleportation and cloning device, we do have the technology for it. Somebody's already tried it. Somebody's already tried teleportation, but they forgot one little they forgot 2 or 1 factor in the teleportation. That's why they fucking failed. They forgot 2 things, or 1 thing, basically. And to say, if a scientist... I don't like scientists that much because they work for money. If I was to build a machine army, I would not take any fucking money. I would not sell that to any army or government. I would tell those armies and government, you can go fuck yourself. Because I will not take it. And no, I have nothing against the army. It's just, I don't like, I planned to become in the army back then, like, from back then, but I don't want to join them now because if World War III comes, I'm going against every government, going against the army itself, because I will join a certain group who I know, and they don't like the government that much, but they're not terrorists. They fight for people, and they believe that there's corruption. I'm not going to say their names because, yeah, but I'm not going to say stuff. I'm very serious about this. Like, if World War III comes, I'm not going on the government side or the army. The army and the government could suck it, and I will join somebody else's side and go against all of that. And if the Illuminati sends me a message that we're coming after you, I would say, Illuminati, I will moon you right now, and you can kiss my ass. Because the Illuminati is just bullshit. I know it could be real, and I know it could be not, but the Illuminati ever threatens me, I say, bring it! Come to my doorstep right now. See what the fuck happens to you, Illuminati. I say, bring it. But, you know, I'm actually serious about this. The Illuminati is real or non-real. I say, Illuminati, come at my doorstep. I will moon you in person. I will say, kiss my ass, you fucking Illuminati scum. And, you know, I actually have, on Black Ops 3, I do have something, Illuminati must die, because the Illuminati is just a bunch of fucking pricks, and who deserves to fucking get crushed. But, you know, I'm not being, you know, not trying to, you know, sound bad or anything, but if anybody ever says the Illuminati's awesome, it's not. It's just a bunch of dicks in the Illuminati. But, you know, I wouldn't take the government or the army side. I don't give a fuck if they come to my doorstep and say, oh no, we're going to take you as prisoner. Well, I have my fucking rights. I don't give a fuck. When World War III does come, I'm going against the government and the army side. I'm going against every government and every armies. I'm just not going to stay with them because I'm not going to fight for something what is fucking corrupt. I'm not a corrupt motherfucker. I'm not going to fight for corruption. I'm going to fight for true peace. True fucking freedom. Not bullshit lies. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I won't even fight in the war. I don't plan to because they can't make me. They just can't. If they make me, I have my fucking rights. I don't have to serve the country that I'm in because I care about countries and all that. I don't want to fight against any other country because I have friends in other countries and I don't want to go to war against them. Hell no. I have friends in other countries and I care about them. I do. If World War III was to happen, I went aside with those war and all that. I'm basically a peace person and a war person at the same time. But sorry for sounding weird. It's basically a lot of, like, when I talk to you guys, I usually do this weird talking stuff and saying what's on my mind, and you can't deny it. This is the truth. Basically, the government's the corrupted motherfuckers, and if World War III starts, I highly doubt any civilian would be on the government side or on the army side. They would go like, nope, we're not fighting this war, you can go fuck yourself. But, you know, I probably bet a lot of people would be against them. Like, I don't have anything against anybody who's in the army. I have nothing against them. But if they want to get butthurt of what I'm saying, that the government's corrupted, if anybody wants to say, oh no, you're not a true citizen of this state, actually I am. I just don't give a fuck about the government. I don't like the army because it's so fucking corrupted. I don't like corruption. I hate fucking corruption. Sin is not corruption. There's a difference between sin, corruption, evil, and good, and then something else. Corruption is actually an evil and good, if you notice that. Basically, to explain this, to mind blow you guys right now, corruption is actually an evil and good. So if you say, oh no, we're good, we're not corrupted, we're not fucking bad, actually, a lot of good people could say, oh no, I'm pure good, but some of them might be corrupted. Like, what is corruption? A corruption is like evil, kind of, but way different, way more worse than evil. And everybody, not everybody has it, only some people, and basically corruption is not sin. It's basically something like, you can't say, oh no, one side only has corruption. No, both sides have corruption. Both sides do. And it's not just one side, it's both fucking sides. Both sides have corruption. That is the truth right there. That is wisdom coming from me. And I probably bet there was probably 100 something people who would agree with that. I probably bet so. And it's basically true. Because that is the truth. There is corruption. There is sin. There is sin, I gotta admit that. But corruption's worser than sin. It's fucking worser. It's worse as fuck. Corruption's kind of like sin, but it's way different. It's way fucking different. It's way worser. And there's like, you guys know about the black market, right? Well, I feel like that the government should be doing stuff about that black market shit right there. Hunt down all of the fucking bastards who are on the black market, who are eating people, torturing people, and all that shit. That's proving that our government don't give a fuck about us, basically. That's proving that the government would rather have the homeless getting slaughtered and all that. It's just bullshit. How the governments are today, I wouldn't be surprised in the future that we have more riots than ever, and all the people in every state will rise up against their own government and tear them from the inside to the outside. And government can't do shit against its citizens. They don't use... Okay, you have all the video gamers. You have all the people who have more ideas than the government. Have all the government and the army go against all the citizens. And a couple of years later, government and army won't exist anymore because they would be destroyed by the citizens. Like, we have power. We can overrun the fuck out of the government and armies. We can. Like, it's true that a lot of us will fucking die in the process, but we would make sure that our children, before our other children, would fucking survive and be in peace, not be in fucking total corruption. And I'm not afraid to say this on YouTube. It's basically, this is all the truth, and if somebody wants to say, oh no, this is basically bullshit lies. No, this is not lies, it's the truth. There's like probably like a lot of people out there who agree with me of that this world is no longer free. This world is corrupted. Holy shit, we fucked ourselves over. The planet's fucking dying. Everything's dying. Corruption is coming way worse than ever. Too much lies, too much hate, too much fucking shit in this world. And it pisses me off because I look back on myself through the reflector every morning and go like, why am I even living in this world anymore? Like, I probably bet the afterlife and the dead would be a lot better than this shit. The living, people could say, oh no, being alive is the fucking best. Well, actually, I would have to say, if the dead were to come back to life, they would say, how dare you, and kick our asses right now, and say our forefathers would probably kick the living fuck out of our own asses and say, we are disappointed in you of what you have fucking done to the whole world. It's basically like that. There's too much corruption in this world. Back then, there wasn't that much corruption. There's too much now. There was like a lot of corruption, but I think it's way worser. I would have to agree that there was like a lot of corruption back then, but you gotta admit it, that was basically a lot of bullshit going on. There's still a lot of corruption. You can say, oh yeah, we're a lot more free now, but for how long? For how long are we gonna be free? We've had World War I, we have World War II, we have actually had war in the Night Ages. When is war gonna stop? When is war gonna end? Probably never. Because a lot of people can't decide to say, oh fuck it, we're gonna just trust each other and say, no, no more war, we take care of all the people who are trying to corrupt our whole fucking countries. It's basically like that, and it's basically like bullshit. Because, why is it bullshit? Because we know that it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen if people don't step up and say, fuck the government, let's do this, let's have no more corruption, let's fight for ourselves. But, you know, not saying, you know, oh, World War III is probably not gonna come. It's probably not, but it probably will. And I gotta say, anybody who supports Donald Trump, go ahead, support him if you want to, but I'm not. I don't support any fucking president. Why? Why? I will only ever support a president who knows what the fuck is right. And none of the presidents that we have right now to this day is fucking right. They're not doing right. And I say nay on that. I say, no, I don't want to follow a president who's going to corrupt the whole country and to say, fuck it, I'm going to steal all the money, I'm going to spend it on all of my stuff and say, fuck the whole country. I'm not going to fucking follow a president like that. I'm not going to follow that shit. I'm not going to follow a corrupt government who don't know how to do shit. I'm not going to follow any of that shit. I don't have to vote for a president. I don't have to follow the army when they want to follow a corrupt government and follow a corrupt president. It's like bullshit. And I'm sorry for bringing all this up. I know that you guys don't want to hear what I'm saying, but like right now what I'm saying is the truth, and I'm very pissed about talking about it, because I would rather say, you know what, fuck it, where's the next military base? I'm going there and speaking my mind. If they want to shoot me dead, be it. But I would prove my point right there, right then. And I would show the real truth of what really would happen. And I just don't like this shit. I have nothing against anybody who's in the army. Like I said right already, I have nothing against anybody who's in the army. It's just, a lot of our police officers are corrupted. A lot of our government's corrupted. A lot of our army and military is fucking corrupted. And we have the fucking black market, for fuck's sakes. It'll be easier to go hunt down those fucking messed up bastards. End the black market, and then help out the poor. Give them homes, give them money, and then give them jobs instead of focusing on a lot of the rich. Because we gotta admit that there's only a couple rich people out there who are nice. A lot of the other rich people out there are fucking completely snobs. And what do I mean by snobs? I mean by selfish, greedy, little fucking pig, savage, little fucking pieces of shit. If I was to become rich, I would give up all my money to everybody out there who was poor. I would get them a house, I would get them a job and all that. For fuck's sakes, our government doesn't give a fuck about the poor. Our government doesn't do shit about it. Our government doesn't protect the environment. Our government doesn't protect ourselves. How the fuck are we supposed to to trust the government if they don't protect any of their civilians, if they don't protect their fucking land, and they let us all die from diseases and all that shit? And they would rather support the fucking rich. It's just completely anarchy bullshit. And sorry about me getting all ticked off. It's just, I'm sick and tired of this. If the world was to end, I wouldn't blame it. I wouldn't fucking blame it. I wouldn't give a shit. I would say, yes, no more torment. Yes, no more corruption. Yes. Because it sickens me, and it makes me want to fucking puke out my own blood. It makes me want to punch my insides out from the inside to the outside. I've seen so much shit in this world going downwards instead of going upwards. And it's like, what the fuck is our country's game more like what? Like, I feel like I'm brain dead every time when I learn more about the government. I feel like that I lose a brain cell every fucking time. And which I am, because this is total bullshit. Talking to a government, like, I would be very fucking done with this shit right now and just say, nope, 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 skip World War IV, skip World War V, skip World War VI, go towards World War VII, known as Riot Stage. Basically, the people in their own countries will be fighting against their own government. Because that would prove that we could probably, take care of ourselves and get rid of the government. Yeah, I know rules are essential. There's nothing wrong with rules, but raising the taxes bills, raising certain shit like that, not helping out your citizens, not helping out the home... I'm not, like, I'm gonna be done talking about this because I'm getting too raged because of this. I'm getting so pissed off that I want to go outside and throw a fucking rock at the police station right now and say, "Fuck you, police!" Like, seriously, I would probably do that right now, and I would, like, I'm that pissed. I'm right now talking about this. This pisses me off about talking about this. I want to go fuck up some people who are in the government right now. And I'm not going to do it because, one, I don't want to have a war on everybody's hands, and two, I don't want to get shot. But you get what I mean. That this is so fucking frustrating to see our country's fucking failing and all that because of our own government's corruption and their lies and bullshit. But sorry about talking about this, you guys. You guys probably think that I'm a fucking crazy motherfucker and all that. Well, it's your guys' own opinion if you guys think I'm that. Like what I said, I know what I'm speaking about. I know this already, and I'm done with it. I'm just fucking done with it. And it's just like everybody, if they look up this and try to research all this, and if they learn more about this, they'll feel like, I feel like every time when I talk about the government, I'm losing fucking brain cells. Seriously. It's not rocket science, it's not complicated, it's not even hard to try to get every country together and stop all the bullshit. But it seems like that they're saying, oh no, it's complicated. No, this is basically what it is. We want war. We want war. We want fucking war. That's basically what the government fucking wants, looks like. It seems like it. But yeah, sorry about talking about this, you guys. Anybody agrees with me on this, then, you know, leave a comment below. And, you know, you guys could probably get what I mean. It's like, what the fuck, and all that. And you see that there's, like, a lot of poor people on the streets these days and all that. It's like, just why? Just why? Do we have no honor? Do we have nothing in ourselves anymore? Do we not give a fuck about anybody anymore? Are we just like corruption itself now these days and go like, you know what? Why are we even living anymore? It's basically like that. And it pisses me off a lot. It just does. So much shit. So much corruption and so much bullshit in this world that I just don't want to even talk about anymore because there's nothing worth talking about anymore. There's nothing worth saying good about our governments these days anymore. But yeah, like I said, yeah. Sorry for all this talking and all that. It was basically supposed to be only about dragons versus elves and about this and about clan meetings, but like not clan meetings, but clan, like the clan. But I'll do that in another live stream probably later today. It's like daytime, probably night now. Yeah, it's definitely daytime. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning right now. But you know, you guys say what you guys want to in the comments. Say if you guys do agree with me on this and all that. If you guys disagree, then just leave a thumbs down. You don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. If you disagree with me, just leave a thumbs down. But if you do agree with me, then leave a comment, put a thumbs up, and say you think the same way, because this wars and all that, I don't want another one. Too much bloodshed on the world. The planet has been stained with enough fucking blood. It just has, and it's like, what? Just why? Why do we kill ourselves? Why do we fucking go to war and even kill our own species and make ourselves go even more towards extinct? Like, we're not extinct, but like in the later future, I feel like that we are going to become closely to extinction. Seriously. But like I said, I'm done talking about this. I'm going to just end the video probably here. Not the video, but the live stream. If you guys want to leave comments below and say if I'm right or wrong, and go ahead, be my guest. I'm not going to get raged to what you guys say, but you know, I'm just saying the truth right here, and I'm done with this. Done with the corruption. Just done with it. But like I said, yeah, I'm just done talking right now. I'm going to end it. Subscribe to the channel, you guys. Leave a comment below. Slice the living crap out of the like button. I'll see you guys in the next Death Zone. Bye.